the end of the summer now, and on today's walk we're going to be looking for a few of the tinier plants that I've been obsessed with over the last couple of months. Some of these you'll find growing in pavement cracks or in your garden, and then a few of them you need to find in more specific environments. But hopefully looking for tiny flowers will encourage you, like me, to notice plants that you've never seen before. In my life I'd never noticed Eyebright before, and now this summer I'm seeing it everywhere. I think there's something a little bit alien-like about the flowers, either that or they look like little beardy men's faces. It gets the name Eyebright from the fact that from the 16th century onwards it was used to treat eye conditions by herbalists. They'd make it into tea, they'd make it into wine, and they'd even make Eyebright ale. Wild marjoram is actually the same herb as oregano, which you would use for cooking. It's actually a bit bigger than most of the plants I'm looking at in this video, but it does have clusters of very tiny, pretty pink flowers which flower in the summertime. You'll be likely to find it in kind of chalky or limestone based areas. I'm currently in the National Stone Centre in Derbyshire. You might not have heard of bird's foot trefoil before, but you won't forget its quirky name and its kind of slightly strangely shaped flowers, which apparently when they go over look like a bird's claw. Apparently it's an important food source for 22 different types of moth. Called lady's bedstraw, so called because apparently it was once used to stuff mattresses of ladies of high rank because it's so soft and sweet smelling. The bit I can't quite get my head around is how much of this plant you would need to stuff a mattress with. This plant is very tiny and it has little four-petaled yellow flowers all over it, and you might see a very, very similar looking plant called hedge bedstraw with white flowers. Ivy-leaved toadflax has been one of my favourite wild plants for quite a long time, firstly because it's got a brilliant name, and secondly because it's got quite a hilarious story about how it came to the UK for the first time. Back in the 17th and 18th centuries, many wealthy young European men went on what was known as the Grand Tour, a trip around Europe to countries such as Greece and Italy to learn about the roots of Western civilization through their art and architecture. Many of them brought souvenirs back with them, including stone sculptures to put in their fancy gardens and show off how cultured they were. Well, the cheeky toadflax loves to grow in the cracks of stone walls, and it managed to smuggle its way over into the UK via some of these stone antiques. Now it's fully naturalised, and you can find it absolutely everywhere. Willowherb grows all over your garden. It's a very annoying leafy weed, but when it comes into flower, it's got really quite cheerful, tiny little flowers. It's a lot smaller and less showy than rosebay willowherb and great willowherb, which line the verges with pink at this time of year, but I always admire the tenacity of something that will just grow absolutely anywhere. Thanks for joining me on my walk today, and thank you so much to everyone who shared or put a like or put a lovely comment on my previous video and encouraged me to do more. I hope to be able to make more videos. Let me know what you're interested in and what you'd like to see in the future, and I'll see you again soon.